guys, welcome to the Angeles Forest. This is going to be my second M4 of the day, although it will be your first M4 of the day. And this is Mo from European Auto Source. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
With the greenest of M4s. Very, very green. Tell me what has been done to this thing. I hear it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, so this is the European Auto Source M4. It has
Shop car?
Shop car, yes. So it has a full AC snitcher kit, which consists of the front lip, canards, rear diffuser, and the GT trunk spoiler, basically. We also have the Akrapovic Evolution system.
Okay.
The exhaust system.
Catback?
It's a full system.
Full system.
The full system.
Headers and all that stuff?
Not the headers.
Okay.
Yes.
Or is it integrated manifold with the turbos in this car? I forget. Is that one piece?
You know what? I am not sure about that, to be honest with you.
The internet will solve that one for us.
They will.
Yes. Cool. So how much power is this thing making?
This one's it's pushing 600 wheel and 600 horsepower wheel, 600 horsepower, 600 torque. Yes.
At the wheels.
Yes.
So upgraded turbos then?
Yes. So we have the full ESS Stage 2 kit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's different about these turbos? Are they bigger? Is it just a different wheel inside, or how does it work?
It's just bigger turbos from ESS.
That's it, huh?
Yes.
600. These cars are so fast out of the box.
Yeah, they're
I'm actually a little nervous to drive this. I'm not going to do anything dumb, but it's just I just drove one that was 520 wheel, and that was a manic car.
Yep.
This one I'm a little nervous about. Also, the Sparco seats, these carbon back Sparcos, apparently they're brand new, right?
Yes.
Not even really out yet. I can't think of the model number right now, but neither can you. But these seats are spectacular.
Yeah.
This is possibly one of the best seats I've ever been in.
Yeah. So I mean, actually at the moment I believe they are.
They're amazing. Yeah. So let's go for a drive. We're gonna go into manual mode. Should we do the M2 thing? Is that Sport Plus, Sport Plus? Something tells me I'm not gonna like Sport Plus. Let's see how. I have yet to find an M4 with an exhaust that sounds good. So we're gonna try it. Okay, so what I will say compared to the one we just did, actually a little less nasty on the tip in.
Yeah.
I have a feeling with the bigger turbos they spool a little later, right? Is that how that works?
You know what? Yeah, I believe so. If I'm not wrong. We were talking about the other day. So.
It makes tuner. This is definitely a tuner car.
Yeah.
It makes tuner car noises. Actually, credit to BMW. The heads-up display
Looks
works
great.
with my Dylan Optics polarized sunglasses. A lot of times, the polarized sunglasses mean that I can't see the heads-up display. This one, actually, I can. I don't know what kind of wizardry is going on there. All right, so we have the steering in Sport Plus right now, which I'm not really a fan of. So I'm going to take my steering down to comfort. That's better. I don't know about you, but the artificially heavy steering isn't really my bag.
Yeah.
So European Auto Source, you guys have been around for a while, right?
Yes, approximately 12 years.
Yeah. And is it primarily BMWs?
We're mostly focused on BMW. However, we do Porsche, Mercedes also.
And how's the modifying business with the M4s going? Is everyone getting them modified now?
It's great. We have M4s every day in and out.
Really?
Yes. Everything from small cosmetics, as in reflectors, to...
Sorry. I'm trying to listen to you. You know, it's like I'm not trying to interrupt you or stop the conversation, but there's a third element to our conversation, and that is a 600 horsepower BMW. This is also on Motons, right?
Yes.
Are they adaptive? And do the modes work, or is it just this is it?
No, this is it.
Okay.
So the EDC on this car is actually disabled.
Okay. This is the two-way Moton, right?
Yes, it is.
So are these independent reservoir as well?
Yes.
Okay. Motons are not cheap. That's what are those, 7-8 grand for those shocks? Easy?
Approximately there.
Yeah.
There's a stage 3 that's a little bit more expensive also.
Dude, this car is way too fast for a public road. Oh my God, whatever was in front of you is now behind you. Oh wow, so unlike the last one, which with the 520, it really gave you a of in the middle, and then it kind of smoothed out on top. I don't want to say it died on top because it was definitely still making big power.
Yeah.
But the real madness happens at $3,000. With this one, it builds a little more,
Yep.
and you get more at the top end.
Yeah.
Is the 600 horsepower peak horsepower, is that pretty much at redline or up there?
Up there.
Me,
Crazy, huh?
dude, this car, you could go off a cliff so easily in this thing. Dude, this thing is so fast.
Power's right. Yep.
Another SRT4. There's 2 of them running today.
2.
That's amazing. All right, I'm gonna try and switch my my mode to efficient. I found the other car was very, very twitchy, and so efficient mode. Hello, officer. Efficient mode was actually the way to go because it dumbed down the throttle pedal to where you could modulate it.
Yep.
So let's see if it makes a difference in this. It's firm, this thing. This is definitely. You guys go to the track with this a lot?
I believe they tracked it once. However, not often.
Yeah, it's still insanely fast.
Yeah, it is.
Although I do like efficient mode. It really does make it a little bit easier to use the pedal.
Yeah.
Sport Plus is like an on-off switch with the throttle.
Yeah.
This is good, but oh my God, Mo, it would be so easy to get in over your head in a car like this.
Oh, definitely.
Do you warn people at the shop when someone comes in and goes, "I want this stage 3, whatever it is"?
Yeah.
You go, are you aware of how fast your car will be? Because it's just ridiculous.
You know what? To be honest, they come in knowing how fast their car is going
Already?
to be.
Yeah, they do. Okay. Well, I would make them sign a waiver or something.
Right.
Jesus. Like there's almost nowhere on a road like this where you can go full throttle.
Yeah.
Very few places.
Yeah, I know.
Here is one. And because this is a very good chassis, and it's actually, even though I hear the exhaust and the turbos, it's quite isolated from the outside world. This car masks speed. You can't really tell how fast you're going until you realize you need to brake from 100, for a 30-mile-an-hour corner.
Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah.
I still don't like how it sounds.
Really?
No, I don't like how I just don't think this is a good sounding engine. It's just like, as far as inline 6s go, it's like there's the 2J and the RB.
Yep.
And the rest of them, I don't know. But this one, it's not one of my favorite sounding exhausts, but such is life. Like I said in the other one, in the car it sounds okay.
Yeah.
It's when somebody drives by you at 6,000 RPM, you go, oh, that. But it is hard to argue with the speed. The speed is there.
Yep.
The speed is absolutely there.
No question about it, man.
This thing is mental. That's fun. That was a good place to flip around right here. This thing is nutty. You guys are not messing around down at EAS. Oh wait, really? All right. Well, we're gonna flip around over there. We'll be back in a second. Let's try. How is it in automatic? If I just want to cruise, can I daily this? Or we're gonna go automatic?
Yeah, you know what? You can. It actually feels pretty comfortable. Just on automatic, everything's on comfort, efficient.
Not bad. Does this have a different gearbox tune or anything, or is the gearbox a standard tune?
This one is just a standard tune.
And there's no issues so far with the M4's dual clutch handling these power levels, right?
Oh no, we haven't experienced any at all.
No, this could be easy. If you put it in efficient, it could be. Let's try automatic Sport Plus and see what happens there. There's so many buttons to press in this car.
I know.
So many modes. All right, here's Sport Plus in automatic. And let's see what it do. I don't even usually like. Yeah, you don't even really feel what it's doing. It just went down 2 gears and I didn't know. It doesn't in automatic. It doesn't give you that really hard blip the way it does in manual, does it?
Oh no, it doesn't.
I like that you hear the turbo noises in this one.
Yeah, that's That's a plus about this car, because in normal M4s you don't hear that.
You don't
at all.
hear the turbos,
BMW
yeah.
silenced it.
Oh, this is lovely. All right, we're gonna have to. Is this guy gonna let us by?
Nope. Probably not. It's a Prius.
Priuses. I don't see it happening with a Prius. We may have to get ourselves a Gap, because this is way too much car to be stuck behind a Prius. Way too much. Oh, is it going a little bop 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 bop? Crackling?
So that's a GTS Burble 2.
GTS Burble 2.
Yes.
What is the GTS Burble 2?
So basically, on a stock GTS,
Thank you. I mean, he picked a really bad spot, but I appreciate the sentiment.
It's an empty lot right there.
So you said this has a GTS tune on it.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So basically, we took some elements from the GTS and we put them in this car. So basically, the stock GTS, when you're downshifting, you'll hear the burbles on it.
Right.
So basically, we just integrated that into the shop car.
So while we're stuck behind this truck, it's not an actual GTS tune, because obviously you have different turbos and different stuff. So
yes.
Is this even an off-the-shelf tune? It's got to be a pro tune.
No, it's a full custom tune.
It's a full pro tune, right? Okay, so you just picked and chose a few elements that you liked about the GTS, such as the burble, to include in this tune.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
See, that makes sense. And we're about to have a passing lane. Watch how fast this truck disappears. Oh, wow, that was actually, even with a dual clutch on half throttle, that was the car breaking the rear tires loose going into third. So even with a dual clutch, which is supposedly the smoothest possible gearbox you can have, this has enough power to break the tires loose on shifts, which is not something I've really ever seen. Usually if you want to, break the tires loose on shifts, manual gearbox, a little hard dump of the clutch, but with a dual clutch to have it do that's a new thing for me. This is a mean car, Mo.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
It's mean, but at the same time, it's a little more civilized than the white car.
Yeah.
It has you got a little more modulation with the throttle that allows it to be a little more forgiving.
Yes.
But it is quick.
Hell of a car.
Yeah. What brakes are on this?
The Sparta big brake kit.
Sparta big brake
Yes.
kit. I have not heard of the Sparta big brake. Is that a subsidiary of somebody else, or is that a whole new thing?
So they're a brand new upcoming company.
Really?
Yes.
What does that kit go for, do you think?
Approximately this kit will go for, I would say around $8,000 to $9,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
No.
6-piston, 4-piston, I assume?
Correct.
Yeah. But here's the question, is if you're going to spend $8 or $9 grand on aftermarket brakes anyway, why not just get BMW ceramics? I suppose pad replacement maybe, but...
Well, ceramics go for approximately $12,000, so they're a little bit...
It's a $12,000 option for BMW?
Yeah, so now they're actually a $12,000 option.
That's too much money.
Yeah. And some people just don't prefer the ceramics, since there's actually a lot of complaints about them squeaking a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Not performing well on the track, which I've heard a lot.
You've heard about them not performing well on the track?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I've had a few guys tell me that they're horrible on the track.
Really?
For some odd reason, yeah.
That's interesting. Considering that's specifically what that's designed for.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I could see an argument for a really nice set of steel brakes.
Yeah.
Sure. This car is insanely fast. It's still big and it's still heavy, so it's not manic in the way that like a McLaren is manic.
Correct.
A McLaren, it's like you're sitting like on the front axle, it feels like, and the world goes by at just a crazy speed.
Oh, yeah.
It's still kind of a big car and it's still a heavy car, but when you get into the go pedal, goddamn, does it go? Nutty car this is.
Yeah.
When you're going on and off that throttle right there, it's a little twitchy. Yeah, you gotta be smooth on, smooth off with it. Cars are too fast now.
Yeah.
level of driver it would take to get the most out of this car.
Oh, dude.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
if you aren't capable of like podiuming, you know, at Le Mans, you know, like if that's not a realistic possibility for you, you cannot drive this car as fast as it will go. I can't. There's no way I could. It's so fast.
I agree. That's crazy.
I know like 5 guys who
Yeah.
could drive this car as fast as it will go.
Honestly, I probably don't even know any.
I only know 5 guys because I've worked with them, the racing drivers. Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you what, he probably just saved me from him. Every once in a while, the universe works itself out. I like the cloth in this though. This car came with cloth interior.
Yeah, so it
the
did.
cloth is sweet. This is super cool, man. EAS, you guys know what you're doing.
Thank you.
This car is insanely fast. It's a little stiff for my personal taste, although I guess you can adjust that, right?
Correct.
That's what Motons are about. That's why you have adjustable stuff.
Correct.
But what a nutty piece of hardware this is.
Thank you.
And yet it's still got a pretty decent balance to it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can drive it slow.
You can.
You don't want to though.
You
Where's
don't.
the fun in that? Thanks, Mo.
No
What's
problem. Thank
the
you.
what's the website? EuropeanAutosource.com?
Yes.
EuropeanAutosource.com. As well, you were a last minute addition. I'm gonna have you make a wheel well for this car so they could see the full build sheet at wheel well. And some of this stuff, at least, if you've got an M4, the seats. I mean, BMW makes a great seat, but this seat is really wonderful.
Yes.
Good job, Sparko. Thanks for coming down, man. Thanks
problem.
for
Thank
sharing
you.
it with us. And
Thank
thank
you
you all for watching, and we'll see you later.